So congratulations to Tyson Fury. He's tasted victory yet again since the first time since he fought MMA superstar Francis Ngannou in October 2023, guys. Tyson Fury is back. He just won clearly against Arslan Makhmudov, a Russian fighter who trains out of Canada. And because of this victory, he immediately threw the boxing world and community back into chaos yet again. Today's fight weekend, guys, in a few hours, we got UFC 327. We got Yuri Prochazka. He's going to be headlining. He's going to be taking on Carlos Ulberg. And then you got Azamat Murzakanov, who's 16-0 Russian fighter. He's going to be taking on Brazilian fighter Paulo Costa. So there's some real movement happening, guys, this weekend in the world of combat sports, boxing, UFC. It's absolutely incredible. But look, guys, I mean, the big story is Tyson's back. And the real question is going to come down to now that he's won, was his comeback actually about Arslan Makhmudov, or is it really about Anthony Joshua? Because a surprise announcement was made after the fight, and I'm going to kind of get into it because what happened during the fight, okay, yes, answered a few questions for us, but what happened after the fight is absolutely significant, and that's where the story begins. So anyways, guys, welcome back. Welcome to Duality 7X. I'm your host, Shiraz. I don't know if you guys had a chance to watch it. I apologize for this video coming out a little bit later than usual. It's because I was watching the fight, and I wanted to make sure that I had everything all ready and prepared for you guys. This is going to be a quick one, guys, but I mean, just to give you guys a little bit of context, Tyson Fury is back. He just beat Arslan Makhmudov, the Russian giant. They're almost the same size. Anyways, guys, after retiring, okay, again, he came back out of retirement for the 5th time, right? I mean, last time he fought was Alexander Usyk back in 2024. 15 months later, he picked up this unbelievable unanimous decision against this young Russian fighter, Arslan Makhmudov. And he's a big, tough guy, Arslan is, right? But I mean, the scorecard said 120, 108, 120, 108, and 119, 109, all in favor, unanimous decision for Tyson Fury. On paper, that sounds incredible. It sounds dominant. But if you actually watch the fight, it might tell you a slightly different story. You might even perceive it a little bit different, right? And so it's interesting because there's a lot of people in the boxing community that still have a lot of answers. A lot of questions more than they have answers. During the fight, Makhmudov, he came out aggressive. He won round number 1. In the first few minutes, he was trying to literally take Tyson Fury's head off. And, I mean, he had some very heavy shots. He had the forward pressure. I mean, he made it look really ugly. And Tyson Fury does what Tyson Fury does. He was leaning back. He was kind of slipping shots. I mean, sitting on the ropes. I mean, he was staying calm. That's what Tyson Fury does. He doesn't get overwhelmed, and he's got that crazy jab, guys. That's his moneymaker. And by round 2, he started to kind of pick up his movement, his footwork a little bit, started to get the lay of the land. Makhmudov started to slow down over the rounds, and then Fury just started taking control. Fury had the cleaner shots. I think he had the better timing, better IQ. The thing about Arslan is I think he only won 2 rounds. I think it was round number 1, round number 10, but it was a one-sided fight. But he did have some pretty good shots. One thing I realize is as Tyson's getting older, he is exposing himself a little bit more. He is getting hit a lot more as well, too. But, I mean, that's just my take on it. But, I mean, this fight honestly wasn't about proving if Tyson Fury is still elite. It was really kind of proving to the boxing community and to the world that he's still relevant, right? Because after losing twice to Alexander Usyk, the conversation honestly started to surround, or started to, people started to question whether Tyson Fury was still relevant. Has something changed? I mean, he went from the best heavyweight fighter in the world to kind of like, well, what's left, right? And then you had this fight. This was his comeback fight after losing to Usyk back in 2024. This was supposed to answer that question. And yeah, for the most part, it did answer a lot of questions, but There's still a lot of unanswered questions. Again, his family wanted him to retire. Tommy Fury wanted him to retire, but his dad, his brother, they were there. They were in his corner. And I mean, look, things get super, super interesting here because I mean, the biggest moment of the night uh, didn't really happen during the fight, as I kind of alluded to earlier. It's what happened after, right? So, you know, what happened after might have just perhaps set up the biggest showdown, heavyweight fight we're going to see, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. Tyson Fury knows how to market. He's a hype man. Um, this is going to be absolutely incredible, guys. I mean, even before the scorecards were read, Tyson Fury grabs the mic and he calls out Anthony Joshua. All right, and Eddie Hearn. I mean, neither of them came into the ring. They had no interest in coming to the ring. But Tyson called out Anthony Joshua directly. There was no hesitation. He said, look, I want you next, AJ. Let's give the fans what they want. And he, I mean, Joshua didn't really respond. He just kind of tapped his chest. And so at first it was kind of nothing. But then after, Anthony was just kind of sitting there, kind of staring. He had that smile on his face, right? But then he later responded by saying, look, I've been chasing you for 10 years. I'm your boss. You work for me. So just like that, Now you got all kinds of headlines. You got storylines from like A to Z, and everyone who's anybody, is like, whoa, all over this, right? I mean, this went from a comeback fight to a full-blown heavyweight showdown. Even Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, stepped in to confirm the plan, the big surprise that he was talking to earlier in the fight, that the big surprise was Tyson Fury was going to fight Anthony Joshua, right? So like from a business perspective, it totally makes sense. But Eddie Hearn, he wasn't having any of it. He didn't even want to get in the ring, you know? And so like promoters were like circling, and, everyone wants to get the buzz, the interviews. They want to know what's going on. I mean, the power plays are already starting to happen. You got the big promoters, and everyone who's anybody is talking about this potential next big fight. Nobody's talking about Arslanbek Makhmudov and Tyson Fury anymore. Now everyone wants to know about Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Hey, Makhmudov, great guy. He looks like a good guy, class act guy. He's a good fighter. He does need to work on a few things, but he'll get there. He's a younger fighter. He still has some time. But look, let's break this down for a second. Tyson Fury is addicted to boxing. All right, he is. He said himself, and I believe him. I mean, this is a guy who retired 5 times, guys. 5 times. And he keeps coming back. He keeps coming back. That tells you something, right? That this is not just about passion. This is about identity. So fighters like Tyson Fury, they don't just walk away. They can't walk away. Guys like Tyson Fury, there's always that one fight left in the gas tank, right? And so this comeback of his makes perfect sense. The timing, impeccable. It's a good thing he won, because had he not won, the conversations would be a lot different. But even after losing to Usyk, Fury versus Joshua would have been one of the biggest fights in boxing. That's what everybody wanted, right? You got your legacy, your money, your unfinished business. You got all those storylines wrapped into one. And honestly, both of these guys need it. I mean, Fury still needs to prove to the boxing community and to the world that he's still relevant, and he's still that guy. But Joshua, he definitely needs that defining win. Yeah, Joshua lost to Dubois. He took a little bit time off. Then he came back to, fight Jake Paul. He won against Jake Paul. But that's not his career-defining fight. He wants that defining fight. So this is where the story, I think, gets a little bit bigger than just the one fight, right? This is about the heavyweight division trying to reset itself after Alexander Usyk dominated it. Because honestly, right now, guys, it's a different world. Usyk was always the gold standard in boxing for the longest time. He was the unified champion. He's starting to relinquish those titles because he doesn't really need them. He's been there, done that. But for everybody else, they're fighting for position. They're jostling for position. They want to stay relevant. They want to be the big dog. Fury versus Joshua isn't just about settling a rivalry, guys. It's about deciding who still matters at the top of the division. So this is why everyone is just absolutely floored right now, because this is the fight that Tyson needed. This is the crowd at Tottenham's Spurs Stadium. Like 55,000 plus people were there. So yeah, Fury got the win, but I mean, in a very clear, controlled, professional manner, and good. Kudos to him, man. Kudos to him, and kudos to his team, his camp. But after 5 retirements, honestly, 2 losses, there's still a lot of questions. Still a lot of questions. So, I mean, the good thing about Tyson Fury, though, is he knows how to force his hand right back into the top elite, class of fights. And this could be the biggest showdown in this year, perhaps maybe this era. And look, right now, there's just nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to hide. So anyways, I'm filming all this, waiting for a car wash. I was filming in another location earlier, and some sketchy folks around me kind of got weirded out that I was there. I don't know. It's just, anyways, guys. So I apologize for this background here, but let me know what you guys think. Does Fury actually beat Joshua at this stage? Can he win this fight? Or is this fight coming too late? Or do you think Fury's just chasing a paycheck? Drop your thoughts and comments below, guys. I can't wait to hear them. And then I look forward to talking to you more about UFC 327, what happens between Prochaska, the Samurai Warrior versus Carlos Ulberg. It's going to be absolutely intense. And don't forget, if you guys enjoyed this breakdown, please smash a like and subscribe. Hit the notifications so you guys never miss a beat. And a pleasure was all mine, as usual, guys. I look forward to catching you guys tomorrow.